with your CD release coming out later this month, now you're ready to give birth to your baby.
Right. Well, honestly, I never thought about being a solo act. I was always just intrigued with being a part of a group, part of a band. And I just think that comes from the era that I came up in the 70s, mid-70s. I mean, it was the band, and everybody wanted to be a part of a group or a band. And I just love the fact of being a part of something, you know, building it as a band. So really, I didn't look at myself as a solo artist. This is really all new to me. It's like, wow, you know. But I'm ready, you know. I feel like I'm ready for the challenge. And I know it's, you know, it's going to be ups and it's going to be downs, but I'm going to make it happen.
Well, with anything, there's ups and downs, you know. Success is up and down.
Right.
Success is only what you make it. So what all does your music consist of?
You know, genres of music is, I really don't like that, but I mean, that's just the way that they put you in a category. I'm in, just so happen to be in the category of smooth jazz because I don't sing, I play an instrument, I play guitar, and basically the type of stuff is instrumental that I do, so it's smooth jazz. But I would say I am me. This is, what you hear is the way I play. And I'm not trying to be anyone else. I just want to be me. I want people to appreciate me, the way I play. And that's pretty much what my music is. That's what you're hearing. You won't hear George Benson, you won't hear Norman, you'll hear Mike Walker.
That's what we want. And that's what you're going to draw your fans and all over the world to be able to listen to Mike Walker.
That's my goal.
All right. What made you first realize that you wanted to pursue a career in music?
Wow, you know, I just think it goes back to when I was a kid. I mean, I just always loved music. I mean, it's always been a part of my life. Like I say, that brief time, that's the only time, those 6 years that I was away from that I, you know, wasn't involved in music. But I think also too, during that time, the 80s was kind of difficult for me because there was a lot of techno music, and I wasn't into that. There wasn't hardly any guitar music, and I think that had a lot to do with me kind of breaking away from it for a while too. So I was so glad that the music kind of got back to what I was used to.
Okay. If you had to describe your music in 3 to 4 words, what would you call it? How would you describe it?
Positive. I'm a type of person, when I'm listening to music, if you pat your feet, kind of nod your head, it's all good. So
right.
that's what I try to bring, you know. I'm that type of person, and I just hope, you know, my audience kind of feel that if they put it on, you pat that foot, I think you're okay. I think you kind of like it.
They pat their feet and they're not sitting there with their arms folded, they're into you.
I think so.
Right. What are your songs about?
Again, it's about having fun and believing in yourself. And also on the CD, I wrote this one song. Actually, it's one of my favorites on there. I couldn't decide which. I wanted this to be the single or the song that eventually is going to be the single. But it's really about men. You know, not taking the time to say I love you to a brother or to another friend, because we as men sometimes we don't do that. That's a no-no. One of the songs that's on the album is called Brother to Brother, which I wrote for my brother, my younger brothers. He got diabetes really, really bad. He had some amputation done, and he went through a lot. And it's just, I was just sitting down one day and I was just playing, and but it's all about just being positive and be thankful, and there's nothing wrong with saying I love you.
I'd like to hear that song because there's nothing more than having a brother, a friend, and expressing that you love them.
Right. I mean, because we, like I say, we as men, we don't do that, and there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, do it because you may not have that opportunity.
And we need more brotherly love out
Yeah,
there.
definitely.
All right. And you write your own music?
I wrote 7 of the tunes on this album. I had a co-writer, a young, a brilliant producer, Quentin Moore. This kid, I love him to death. I mean, he did a great job with this album. He wrote 2 of the songs on it.
Do you have your own favorite type of music? And is it any different from what you would play or what you play?
I'm a big Maze fan. I love some Frankie Beverly. Frankie, the Gap Band, Norman, George. So it kind of intertwines, you know what I'm saying? I just love a good groove, and I found that you can't beat Frankie, Gap Band, Charlie. You know, you can't beat those. So that's me. I mean, when I'm not listening to smooth jazz, Frankie.
That's good driving music. That's good relaxing music. That's just good music.
Yeah. And we need more good music.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
What do you feel distinguishes you from just being a musician?
You know what? I really want to convey this. I'm 52 years old, you know, and I've been doing this a long time. And I just want people to understand that, hey, just because you're at this age or whatever, you can do anything you want. You know, just make an effort, get out there. It's hard work, and I plan on putting in hard work to make this happen. But I just want, you know, the positive thing to come out of this is, regardless of your age, whatever you want to do it, because you don't have a whole lot of time to do this. So that's what I really just want everybody to understand. Age is nothing but a number. Let's get out here and do it.
That's right.
Do what you want to do.
Do what you want to do. Nobody's stopping you. Now, how long have you been playing the guitar?
I actually started when I was about 11. I recall my dad bought me my first electric guitar when I was 11 years old from Walmart. And actually, I kept that guitar until mid-90s. Yeah, and it just plunked out on me. I've been playing a long time.
Okay, now what are your immediate music career goals for the next 1 to 3 years for yourself?
Well, right now, you know, I really want to focus on this CD. I want people to hear it, and just give it an opportunity to see if you like it. I really want to capture Dallas first. I want to perform around. I want people to really get to know who I am. So it hasn't been easy. I mean, this journey has not been easy. I mean, you ask any musician that's trying to go forward, it's not easy. But that's my main thing is I want to focus on this CD. I want to get out and perform. And once I'm out there, my thing is I want to provide the audience with very good music. That's the reason that when I decided to do this, I wanted to have the very best musicians backing me, and I think I have that.
Awesome. Now you say there's it's hard business. I'm not in the musical
Right.
business, and I don't have that talent. But there are a lot of musicians out here, and I believe that we are going to see you perform. I'm gonna look for you.
All right.
I'm coming.
I'm going to try to get out here to wherever they hire me. That's where I want to be.
Now, when you say you're looking to perform, now, do you or would you perform for fundraisers, causes, different, foundations
Sure.
or different things like that?
I will, and just briefly, let me tell you the story. I met this lady back in December. It was Marsha Johnson, and she came to one of my shows when I was leading the band Chill Factory, and we just got to talking, and she was telling me she was a breast cancer survivor, and so we got to talking. I was telling about my mom, which my mom, they said she died of lung cancer, but cancer, the C word is so powerful. I'll never forget that day that my mom told me that. It was like, wow, this. So I decided that she has an organization, Fashion for the Cure, and I want to be a part of that. So, you know, what I'm going to do, any physical CDs that I sell, it's not a whole lot, but I'll contribute $1 for every CD that's sold, because I believe in it. I mean, she's a really good person, and she's going to be a part of the event on May 26th of the Release Party.
Awesome. That's great. Great to hear that. And just to say my condolences to you for your mother, and also the struggles that you have gone through with your brother.
Right.
It is hard. I understand that. I've never lost a mom, but I have lost a father and a brother.
Right.
But I too, you know, have battled with the cancer as well.
Right.
And so kudos to you. I appreciate it.
And you
Cancer
too.
is cancer.
Yeah, it is. Cancer is cancer.
Yes.
That's what
Yes.
I
And we all just need to be more focused on that and just get knowledgeable about that.
Right.
And just find out.